Cardiff property market. Welsh capital investment insights. So Cardiff, huh? If you'd asked me 10 years ago whether the Welsh capital would become one of the UK's stealthy property hotspots, I probably would have raised an eyebrow. But fast forward to today, and here we are. Investors, first-time buyers, and even Londoners chasing affordability are all circling Cardiff like it's the next Shoreditch. Okay, maybe a calmer version. Let's get into it, because honestly, the Cardiff market right now is full of contradictions. You've got demand climbing, yet prices wobbling, tenants queuing for viewings, but landlords hesitating to invest. What's going on? Location, and regeneration. First off, you've got to look at Cardiff Bay. Once a gritty dockland, now a shiny hub of apartments, waterfront cafes, and young professionals walking cockapoos while sipping flat whites. I've had a few clients snap up 2 beds here, under £230 and instantly rent them for £1,100 per month. Not bad, right? But the Bay's not the only place buzzing. Check out Splott and Cathays, student central, but increasingly attractive for young professionals too. One landlord I worked with bought a 4-bed HMO off Albany Road for $310K. Yes, the decor screams 2003, but a few grand in upgrades later, and it's now pulling in £2,000 a month. The numbers speak for themselves. Affordability. Cardiff's killer advantage. Here's the kicker. Cardiff is still way cheaper than Bristol or Manchester. The average house price? Around £270,000. That's chump change compared to Southern England. And with remote work not going anywhere, I've had a few ex-Londoners. Yes, though we're thinking of moving somewhere more Pontcanna or Llandaff with budgets that would barely get them a Hackney flat. Oh, and they're not just buying, they're bringing expectations. Fast broadband, period features. A garden big enough for a hot tub. The usual. Lettings market, bonkers right now. Now let me tell you something wild. I listed a 1-bed in Grangetown. Yes, Grangetown, the area that used to scare investors off and had 32 enquiries in the first 48 hours. We booked 12 viewings, let within 3 days. It's that kind of market. Why? Cardiff's rental stock isn't keeping up. Uni numbers are growing, professionals are relocating, and supply just can't match. If you're a buy-to-let investor, now's your moment. New HMO rules and tighter EPC regulations are making the game trickier. A tale of 2 markets. Here's the weird part. While the rental market is exploding, sales have cooled slightly. It's the usual suspects. Interest rates, cost of living, buyer hesitancy. But it's not a crash, more of a cautious slowdown. Sellers are having to price realistically, finally, and the days of 20% over asking? Yeah, those are mostly gone. But I'll be honest, that's not a bad thing. It weeds out the tire kickers and gives serious buyers some breathing room. Plus, for investors, less competition, better deals. What I'm telling clients? So what do I say when someone asks, should I buy in Cardiff right now? Well, it depends. Classic estate agent answer, I know. If you're in it for the long haul, say 5 to 10 years, Cardiff's fundamentals are strong. Job growth, university presence, good infrastructure, culture. Don't underestimate the draw of the Millennium Centre and a Six Nations weekend. Add in the fact that the Welsh government's been investing in sustainable transport and local regeneration, and you've got a city that's not just growing, it's evolving. But if you're looking for quick wins, flipping might be trickier unless you find a real gem, and they're still out there. I recently helped a developer snap up a tired semi in Lanesian for $195K. Needed work, sure, but they'll resell at $280K easy. Little life hack? If you're priced out of the Bay, look to Splott. Yes, I said it. It's got that up-and-coming energy. A bit rough around the edges, but rents well and still has period stock you can renovate without breaking the bank. A colleague just let a 3-bed terrace there for £1,400 per month. Didn't see that coming. In a nutshell, Cardiff's a city in flux. It's got momentum, personality, and a serious rental squeeze that savvy investors can leverage. Sure, it's not without its headaches. New regs, EPC worries, rising maintenance costs. But find the right street, get your figures right, and Cardiff might just surprise you. And hey, if you find yourself stuck between Cathays and Canton, call me. I've probably sold on both streets.